Number 23. For x is greater than 0, the function f is defined as follows. F of x equals 201% of x. Which of the following would describe this function? Decreasing exponential, decreasing linear, increasing exponential, and increasing linear. They love this, and it's always these same 4 choices. Always. So it's really good to know the difference between these functions and be able to identify them, either through their graph or through their equation. So exponentials and linears. Linears are when we have, like y equals x, y equals 2x plus 3, x equals 4, y equals 1, 2x plus 2y equals 7. These are the most common forms that you're going to see. This one up here is our y equals mx plus b, or slope-intercept form of a line. This is the standard form. That's just a diagonal line, 45 degrees. This is a vertical line. That's a horizontal line. Those are our lines. You see the commonality there is we have x's, we have y's. We don't have anything else. We don't have any exponents of any variety. We don't have an x squared, a y cubed, and 2 to the power of x, nothing like that. We don't have an absolute value of x. No, just x and y, x and or y. And that's it. So those are lines. If we graph them, they're always going to be just that, just straight lines. The increasing, decreasing part, there is a thing with the, an increasing line is one with a positive slope. A decreasing line is one with a decreasing slope. Given that we also have exponentials, I think it's easier to kind of do this blanket rule of look what it's doing as you go from left to right, like how you read in English. So if the line, if you're going from left to right and you trace it with your finger and your finger is going up, that is increasing. If as you go left to right, the line is going down, however slightly or greatly, that is decreasing. So going up to the right is increasing, going down to the right is decreasing. And that exact same rule is true for exponentials. Exponentials are some variation, and there can be other bells and whistles along with this, but there is a constant. There's a constant to the power of x. It's like y equals, b to the power of x. You'll often see it written as a times b to the power of x. A can be 1, it can be 2. You can also have, other things added on the outside, of course, just like with any other, other polynomial you have, but it's a constant to the power of x is an exponential. That's going to be in there somewhere. So, same thing though. Decreasing is going down as we go left to right, increasing going up. What does it look like? Exponentials, I'm drawing them very rough, so don't, go like, wait a minute, why is it turned up? I'm trying to be accurate, but these are the 4 different kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will look like one of those. It will not be all 4 of those. So it may look like that one, or it may look like that one, etc. Now this one here, as you're going from left to right, what is happening? It's going up. That's increasing. As we go from left to right, this one's going down. That's decreasing. This one, as you go from left to right, it's going down. That's decreasing. This one, as you go from left to right, it's going up. That's increasing. That's how you tell them apart. You look at the graph. Okay, now the last little tricky thing that they do is they love to include percents. So this one, f of x equals 201% of x. The fact that they give it to you in written form, in word form, and not written as an actual equation should be flashing red lights that something's going on here. What are they trying to do? When they include percents, they are going to try to make you assume that it's exponential because you're going to think of interest, like compound interest and things growing exponentially. Is that what's happening here? 201% of x. How do we find the percent of a number? If I told you, I want to know what is, 10% of 50. How would you do that? You are going to multiply 10%, and I'm putting it in decimal form, 0.10. You're going to multiply 10% times 50. That will give you 10% of 50. I'm going to put this over here. 10% of 50. Okay? And let me move. Whoa, I did not say right. I said I wanted to grab it. There we go. So 10% of 50 is 0.10 times 50. Now they're telling us here that it's f of x equals 201% of x. Well, let's do the same thing we just did. 10% of 50 was 10% written in decimal form times 50. So 201% of x should be 2.01, which is 201% written in decimal form, times x. And that, my friends, is a line. 2.01 times x. It's just a number times x. If you graph it, it's going to be a line that looks something like that. But actually, it's supposed to go right through the origin and with a slope of 2. So that's a line. F of x equals 2.01x. It's a line. And as we go from left to right, like how we read in English, it's going up. So it is an increasing linear function. It is D. They love this one. This is a good one to know. And it looks kind of funky and stuff, but once you know how to do it, this is going to be a quick and easy problem for you. The only sort of, I think, place where you can get tripped up even after you've practiced a lot is making sure that you write the equation correctly. So be extra careful on that. But if they provide the equation for you, and all you have to do is just like pop it into Desmos and just look if it's going up or down, going from left to right, you got it. So there you go. It is D. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and if you're looking for more SAT or PSAT help, go to mathwithalyssa.com. There you can get over 25 hours of test prep. This is for both math and reading and writing, both sections. They also come with practice questions, downloadable study guides, and more. Links to everything are in the description down below. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about this video or any suggestions for future videos. I'm all ears. And if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye. And I think I slapped my leg because that's something you do. Why did I slap my leg? Why am I slapping my leg as I'm talking? Who knows? I don't know.